Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to use the explore function today to help make your lives a little easier. We're going to start off looking at my awesome paper on the Golden Age of Iceland. And as you can see, I've written some fantastic information up here at the top. But that's just my introduction. I need some more information, so I'm going to go over here to the explore button down here in the corner. Watch my cursor. And one of the things that it does in the Google Doc is it tries to figure out what am I looking for, and I've only written a few real words: Iceland, Golden Age, and apparently somewhere in here I wrote some French word that I didn't realize, so it brought that up. I'm going to look at Iceland, and if I go to this button here, it shows me web returns for Iceland and what I could be doing here. I'm going to look at visit Iceland. That sounds like a fun time. Inspired regions. Well, maybe this isn't what I wanted for sure, but keep looking. Festivals. So Icelanders like their festivals. The Vikings like their festivals. Golden Age of Iceland would have a lot of festivals. Let's see what we can find here. Probably didn't have any gymnastics or symphonies. Probably did have a lot of beer festivals then. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, literary festival. Okay, so the whole idea of the Golden Age of Iceland is that it was a literary period when they wrote a ton of information. This year, they're going to have some festival between April 21st and 24th. Maybe that's important to my paper somehow. So I go back to my paper, and first of all, I'm going to give these guys credit for telling me that. And you see over here this little quotation mark? If I click on that, I get a number 1 up here. And I'm going to say something like festival from April 21 to 24 of 2021. Okay, so now I know that. Well, what did this little number 1 do? Scroll down to the bottom of your paper. Look, it just gave the credits. This is where I got the information from. This is when I got the information. This is the actual site. So that's kind of neat. Now, let's say there's something else that I want to find. We need to know what the government of Iceland is like. So I come over here and I look for the government of Iceland. Hopefully it translates into English, right? And my Icelandic is a bit rusty. Oh, good, it does. Visiting Iceland, mitigating measures. We've got enough of those. We can talk about, let's talk about the Prime Minister, Katrin Jakobsdottir. I love last names in Iceland. Bendixson, Johansson, Juliusson, and Jakobsdottir. We're going to talk about those a little later on. That's cool. So I find out that this is the Prime Minister of Iceland, and I'm my spelling is not all that great, so I am actually going to copy and paste that. But it's just a word, it's just a name. I'm not going to break any rules here, but I got the information from here. So now it gives me a number 2, and I can paste that in there. I would change font and all that kind of stuff, but is the Prime Minister of Iceland, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then of course I come down here and I get a number 2, and it told me where I got it, when I got it, and all that kind of stuff. So this is really amazing stuff. If I go to images of Iceland, I could pull something out, like maybe I like this image, so I just grab it and bring it across. The nice thing about that is that now when I click on it, it gives me the source, the credit. So I don't have to do anything else with that. I could just hit the plus button, and that would stick one in too. And again, if I click on it, it gives me the source that it came from. So really cool way to give credits in a Google Doc. Let's try a Google slide presentation. We're doing some stuff with religions right now in 7th grade social studies. So again, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to click my explore button. I'm going to put in here, let's put karma in here because reincarnation has to do with karma. So I put that in. It's an action or deed, yeah. Probably don't want to use this top one all the time because it's either a Wikipedia or it's something that was put together by Google from different sources. You want to try to get someplace that's credible. Okay, probably don't want Credit Karma either. That's not what we're looking for. Even a Webster dictionary definition. Okay, so let's say we're going to use that as our definition. I could grab that link and bring it over here, resize it a bit so it fits where I want to put it, and now I have my link to what I just used there. So not quite as pretty as a nice footnote in the docs, but I can still get that credit where I need it. Let's say I'm getting some images because, of course, we're doing a Google slide. We like to use lots of images. Let's use this one. And if I use the plus button, where'd you go? There it is. Okay, so that put it in there nice and neat and brought over the credit with it. And I can, of course, move it down to where I want it, so on and so on. So these are some great ways to save yourself some time, some effort, and some zeros for cheating by bringing the credits where you want them, using the Explore button, and finding out where you want. Now, you could also, let's say you actually did the homework for this section and you did the vocabulary and you wanted to know what that was. That should be in your drive. So if you clicked on drive, it'll show you all the stuff. This is all the stuff I have in my drive that has the word karma in it. A lot of that is student work that gets shared with me, but again, that's everything in my drive with karma in it. So, some cool stuff you can do with the Explore button, and I hope you use it, hope you enjoy. I will see you later.